If your girl shaves every day, she might be cheating on you. Let me explain. Sometimes in the wintertime, your girl may not shave as much because she's not showing her legs. But if she begins shaving every day, like all of a sudden, oh, there's a reason for that. Watch your girl's habits, bro. Just all of a sudden, they're putting curls in her hair, buying perfume. She never wore perfume before. She wearing shoes now that make noise. You know, like, cause sometimes a girl will just wear flats when she's going to work. But if your woman starts wearing shoes that make noise, which means she's got a heel on it now, oh, she wants to be heard.
If your girl got that clickety-clack going, she's a hoe. If she's trying to get rid of that stank, she's a skank. And if she's starting to shave, she's ready to misbehave. Some of these dudes out there, I can't believe anybody pays this guy money. Sometimes a person grows up and wants to improve their style, or they're happy in a relationship and want to be an attractive partner for the person they're dating, or they've worked on their self-esteem, maybe because you've treated them really well and they're trying to look more presentable in their life. There are many signs that somebody might be cheating. Looking better is not inherently one of them. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy when somebody I'm dating wants to improve themselves.
My favorite red flag is when I'm talking to a guy and I start noticing that when he's like delayed in responding to me, I'm like in a bad mood. I'm really irritated. I'm annoyed. And then when he texts me back, I'm like really happy. Red flag, red flag.
You're right. There is a really big red flag. Sometimes a person's just busy with their work, their friends, or their independent life, and that's healthy. You don't want to be with somebody who's so desperate and needy to hear from somebody all the time that they just met, which is exactly what you're doing. If your emotional state is so influenced by someone you just started talking to, then you probably need to start working on your own personal fulfillment or self-esteem. This is not about him. This is about you.
What to text after the first date? Nothing. Especially if it went well. Most guys text her as soon as they get home or the next day saying, "Hey, it was fun getting to know you." That's so cringe. Give her space. Let her wonder why you're not texting her. And don't text her until you're ready to plan the second date.
This is legitimately horrible advice. If a woman likes you, and especially if she's been intimate with you in any sense, like if she kissed you or made out, then she wants to hear from you. She wants to know that you at least feel somewhat of the same feelings back. If you're writing like long paragraph about, "Oh my God, I had the best night ever. You're the girl of my dreams. I couldn't believe that I felt like this for somebody," then yeah, that's a problem. But telling somebody you had a great night is like the bare minimum. And if a woman is so scared off by you saying a simple sentence of how you enjoyed your night together, you're going to have a lot more problems later on.
Here's a fun kiss routine you can use on your next date. So say you're on the date, it's going well, she seems into it, and you want to get that kiss. You ask her, "Have you ever done the almost kiss?" What the hell's the almost kiss? So what you do is you try and get as close as possible to kissing without touching. But if you touch me, you're going to lose. It's a test to see how much sexual tension you can handle and how much self-control you have. Because I don't think you have that much. So you try and get as close as possible, but if I kiss you, I lose, and if you kiss me, you lose? Okay, you're on. So then you guys get real close, and about 10-15 seconds, you kiss her. She laughs and goes, "Wait, what the hell? I thought you weren't supposed to kiss me." "Yeah, no, I'm really bad at this game. Terrible." And then you kiss her again. Best part, she'll feel like a winner for winning, and you'll feel like a winner for losing.
Come on, any semi-intelligent woman is going to realize this charade of a game. All right, so I got a great idea. Let's play this game where we get really close, but we try not to kiss. And I totally guarantee it's not like some tactic to secretly get some action. I'm not saying some women wouldn't play this game with you, but if they're already willing to play this game, then they're already willing to kiss you, and there's no point in playing the game in the first place. And if they're not, you're eventually going to upset some women that were surprised when you suddenly kiss them.
Quick tip for all the guys out there. If you're still single, that probably means that you're so attractive that people don't even ask you out in fear of rejection.
I understand she's probably trying to be nice and make some guys feel better about themselves. This is absolutely not true. Listen, the hottest, most successful guys in the world still have endless women throwing themselves at them. Now, those women might not ask those guys out directly, but they're still going to drop hints about their availability, are going to spend time around those guys, and, laugh at their jokes or primp their hair. They're not just going to never pursue them. So if a few women reject you or don't want to get to know you, don't sweat it. But if you're finding that most women don't want to get to know you, then that's probably something you need to work on.
If that motherfucker start flipping their phone over like this, at the table, on their lap, at the crib, whatever y'all got going on, you might as well say, "Oh, you
This is the type of paranoia that does more harm to relationships than it does good. There are plenty of valid reasons for somebody wanting to turn their phone over while they're with somebody else. One of the main ones being that you respect their time with you and you are trying to show them that you are not distracted and you are fully present. The worst thing you can do when you're hanging with somebody is just have your phone light keep flashing on with notifications, and inherently you're going to look down and probably glance at them and show the other person that you are not considerate of their time. Besides that, it's totally fine for somebody to want privacy, whether they're talking to their friends or their family or looking up something that they don't want other people to see. In fact, it would be a red flag if I was dating somebody who just always had to have their phone up and out.
Guys that are in relationships, you can't ever really go to your partner with deep issues. You can't be going to her crying, you can't be going to her upset, you can't be really going to her for solutions. And people will say that's extreme, but like you say, in that moment, she'll comfort you, she'll be attentive, you'll get through it, don't worry. But then, trust me, she will become less and less attracted to you over time just from that one thing. She will start to look at you differently.
You're right. Don't be a human. Don't actually communicate in your relationship. Shut your partner out. Be emotionally unavailable, and that's what women want. This is the type of stupid, black and white, immature thinking that I would expect from a high schooler, and it's quite sad to see a grown man spout this advice. Of course, if you're going to your partner every single time you have an issue and just like pouring your heart out and crying, then it's going to become a burden. You shouldn't expect somebody else to fix everything else going on in your life, and that's just not fair to put all that pressure on them. But if you occasionally share what's going on in your world, to feel supported, to include somebody into what's going on in your mind, but then you also are willing to take some responsibility for your life, look ahead, find a solution, you're not going to destroy your relationship by trying to have an actual partnership. And if you're with somebody who gets so turned off when you have a human moment, you probably shouldn't be with that person.